Mine, 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 mine.
Need laser turrets.
Laser turrets, they're always helpful.
Oh, I should be crafting science when I'm not like just in all the time. It's just craft science.
When you're not doing anything.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no, my Zen Garden lighting implement.
What did you just cave in now?
Zen Garden lighting poles.
Which Zen garden? The big one?
Big one. I do like the way the water looks. It's so cool looking.
It is. I will agree.
You could say that I love it. Ah. He hoo ha.
Yes, you love the water. Yeah.
Ah. Pinnacle of humor has been reached. You can't make any jokes funnier than that. It's impossible.
I don't know. Doesn't feel like that big of a bar. Lights, camera, action. We need to unlock concrete later. Concrete is better than the stone bricks for the floor, and reinforced concrete is the best. One, two, three, four, five. Okay.
You've had 16 collapses so far.
Yeah, it keeps track of the collapses.
How many biters have been liberated? 208.
We can't escape the shame of our tunnel collapses.
Oh no!
You just caused another collapse.
Yep.
Yes, cave collapse. See the map for more details. You're collapsing stone into the water.
It wants to do it, I guess.
Alright, so
I'm trying to move rocks that are standing in my way.
I've got a fairly large area to work with now.
Wow, you do have a fairly large area to work with.
Come on, splitters. I want you.
So I recently got a drone and I had it for a few days and then it decided to go for a swim.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was a bad time. It was a gift from a cousin because I built him a NAS for storing like 16 terabytes of like video footage because he does editing and stuff. And yeah, I was flying it and it just dropped out of the sky and it dropped into salt water. And I'm in the process of fixing it. I managed to get it to turn on, but I can't get the antennas for the Wi-Fi to work, so I can't communicate with it. I might be able to fix it eventually. Slowly.
I'm sure you can fix it. You're a smart boy. I think I overused that meme now.
But the boy meme?
Yeah, it's kind of my favorite one.
Uh-oh. We have an incoming red blob.
A what? What's
A biter.
happening?
There's a biter somewhere. A mock.
What? Ah!
I found it. It was liberated.
There's one over here by the market that I just killed. Logistics has completed. Shall we increase bullet damage? If we get steel processing, we can get our steel axes. Turrets! You want turrets?
Do we?
Submachine guns? Do you want submachine guns?
I think we're probably better off with like steel processing.
You think so?
Steel axe.
The other ones cost 10, so I figured we could get them pretty quickly. Never mind. Let's do it. There's there's honestly hardly even a point to getting optics right now because buying the lamps is so cheap. Because the stone is so plentiful. Where do you stand as far as designer genes go? Once we have the ability to do that,
oh man, if it's anything like it
babies.
currently is with like, you know, products like phones or whatever, it's gonna be a bad time. because there's going to be planned obsolescence in humans.
Well, like once we
Like
have
designer babies, but they aren't able to synthesize a protein, but the protein is copyrighted by the company that makes the genes. So those
okay,
people
that would
constantly
be
have to buy it to survive.
okay.
It's
Now,
gonna happen.
now that would be
Don't underestimate the power of China and capitalism.
that would be a ridiculously dystopian situation.
But it will happen.
I'm not liking that.
Just putting that out there. No one's mentioned that. Everyone's talking about eugenics. I'm saying planned obsolescence in humans.
Isn't that kind of like there was a movie about that where you could have a clone or they can make clones or something? No, or it was sort of like Blade Runner, I think, where they made like these fake humans, but they were given a flaw where they needed to constantly acquire this stuff or something. It was a way to prevent them from going rogue, because if they did, they just wouldn't get the stuff and they would just die. I swear that was a thing. Unless I'm confusing multiple things. I don't know.
I found a good chunk of pure iron.
I found a really good chunk of stone over here. And I'm lacking the copper to utilize it. And ever so slightly industrializing your Zen garden.
No.
I'm just putting that
Will
on
there be no pure safe havens
I have
from
to
the
put that-
ever-ending industrialization of Zen Garden?
No! This is Factorio.
I want to introduce legislation to make Zen Gardens a protected class. They're an endangered species. Look what I have that you won't ever have in your Zen garden. Check this out.
What? What have you? Oh, you've got some concrete there.
Can't have it.
I can't have it.
You destroyed my Zen gardens. You must pay
Oh!
the price. Oof.
Wow, that actually missed everything. It didn't break anything.
I'm gonna make a beautiful Zen garden of furnaces.
A furnace garden. So you're gonna make Pittsburgh?
I have made the Church of the Holy Furnace. Ah, biters are invading. For a crusade.
What?
I made a Church of the Holy Furnace and then it was invaded by biters.
The biters are anti-furnations. They don't agree with the furnace.
They don't agree with the selling of furnace indulgences.
Furnace indulgences? Oh, I see what you got going on. We've all placed a lot of furnaces smelting bricks. We can't smelt bricks quickly enough. The demand for bricks is too high.
Now I have walls, so we could
And that's not even
build a wall.
That's not even an exaggeration. The demand for bricks is very high.
When cave-ins bring their rocks, they're not bringing their best. Ah, biters.
Okay, we have steel processing.
Oh no. Look at this excellent progress we're making in this confined room. Slowly filling up with poison.
Okay. Yes, indeed. The poison. Okay. So there's a lot of copper here, which is nice.
I love hanging out in the coal-fired furnaces in this mine.
Whoa, what happened
Really
here?
helps the lungs.
How did
Actually, it doesn't matter because it appears that your Factorio man has a rebreather on his back. So like, we're all good.
Waterlubber, one of your coal drills is within range of some copper, and it puts some copper on the belt.
Oh. It's a low enough chance it won't matter anyway. Besides, doesn't this belt go to copper furnaces?
Not when it goes through that splitter and ends up down here. Well, it doesn't go anywhere when it goes down there because I haven't built that yet. In fact, I need to relocate this iron stuff to the
Problem
no!
solved.
I accidentally broke the pillars instead of just the.
Well, I guess that's one way to relocate it.
Instead of just the other stuff. Dang it! I'm such an idiot.
The Church of the Holy Furnace is still going strong.
Accidentally
Get away from
broke.
my cult, the cult of the Holy Furnace.
How did I do that? How did I stupidly accidentally break the pillars? I need to be more careful while deleting things.
Okay, Hillary.
She would never say that.
I'm moving to the Nether.
Are you really? This seems like a poor plan.
I have a very large quantity of stoneworks.
You do, huh? Stone bricks.
Yeah.
Also known as useful boys.
Useful boys.
I don't know why I just like it a lot.
If you want your kids beaten, you have to do it yourself. Sentinel H in referring to as useful boys.
What? Ah, dang it. I gotta
That's a
reload.
good title for this episode. Useful.
Useful boys. Oh, I need to place down stone bricks.
63,000 stone sent to the surface.
It's never enough. Those surface dwellers, they can never have enough stone.
What are they doing with all this stone?
Building roads? I don't know.
Filling in an ocean, maybe.
You think? That would be a weird thing to do. I mean, we're underground sending stone to the surface, and in return, they sell us crap. And stone, we're using stone as the currency. And there's some
It's like mining a script.
high-end stuff that you can get later, just with stone. So, mining script?
It's like script in mines, you know.
No,
They didn't pay in real money. They paid in their own company money, and you could only buy from company stores, you know.
Oh right, yeah. Sold my soul to the company store. Indentured servitude.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti-O.
Have you caused SpaghettiOs?
Yes.
Yes, you caused a large cave collapse, apparently.
I created an inverted Zen garden.
Inverted. I wish my reach was further.
That's what they all say.
They wish their reach was further?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure people say different things. Excellent. Steel axe. Finally, I'm out of the Iron Age and into the Steel Age. Ah, so much faster! Holy cow, it's a huge upgrade.
Huge.
Our upgrades are huge. Oh no.
Huge.
Ah! I was overzealous. I was overzealous in my stone mining. My steel axing.
This is too huge for you.
I didn't place down adequate supports. Thankfully, nothing got destroyed. Because the supports don't get destroyed by the cave-ins. They just get surrounded in stones. I think there must be a way that you could use construction robots and blueprints to automate collapses in order to generate a infinite stone supply.
If you had a way to automatically place blueprints, yeah. You could probably deconstruct
Because you can set the
No,
constant.
if you get robots, it's gonna be OP.
They can
'cause you can
deconstruct the stone.
So basically, if you just put a deconstruction planer, it would keep caving in.
Yeah, and then you would just get infinite stone. That sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, my man. Ugh, these huge rocks are slowing down my progress.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Ah, rednecks. I learned the history of the band Rednecks. And that's necks spelled with an X. Rednecks was actually not a real band if you are a person that uses that sort of language.
Huh?
Rednecks. It was one
I
of...
have 100 walls.
That seems useful.
Pink Floyd.
So if you're unaware of who Rednecks is, if anyone watching this, if this part makes it in the video, if you're unaware of what Rednecks is a, or was, I don't know if they're still around, a band, the purpose of which was to take like American folk songs and put them to a Euro trance beat. And it was it was one of those, it was sort of like K-pop in that it was completely manufactured. The band did not form organically. The band was a creation.
It was a lie.
The band was a lie, yes. Just like the cake.
Ah, yes, true humor.
Oh no, Waterlubber! You caused a cave-in!
I put down sticks! You saw those sticks were down.
The sticks must not have been down in the proper orientations.
I spam sticks everywhere.
No, you just broke a stick! I can't believe we're calling them sticks.
Those sticks were well placed.
You must have accidentally broken one.
I don't believe that.
We have to be really careful with the things that we break. Proper stick patterning must be obeyed as well.
I think the proper term is strong boys.
What the hell? Strong boys. Okay. Like, you know, they're not strong bads.
Trogdor.
Oh, that is an old...
That is an I made a Trogdor reference in English class, and not a single person in a class of 40 people got it.
I'm not
was
surprised. The memes are old. They've become dreams. The memes that were once real have now become dreams. You know, one of these is mining stone and copper, right? And coal. They're all mining stone, copper, and coal. So how are you gonna split?
It's just mining random crap.
So how are you gonna split?
I'm not. I'm just gonna have a big belt and put things on it.
Okay.
The furnace is there.
But it's never gonna receive enough coal to run. Can't believe you destroy. I destroyed the one assembler earlier, and then you destroyed the same. It's the same one. It was the gear assembler. My gear assembler.
Never gonna catch a break.
Never gonna make it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
That's not a pole.
Waterlubber.
Oh no.
You gotta be careful. You just destroyed my entire.
Oh, it's difficult. I wonder if there's a way to increase the delay between when it does the thing.
Yeah.
But what's weird is it caves in beyond what you have supported, right?
Yeah. The cave-ins are, I think, programmed and with some Perlin randomness or something. I don't know. Perlin noise or something. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Perlin noise is like basically it's random noise where all the feature sizes are the same. So like it's the opposite of a fractal basically.
Alright, so you broke one of my...
And now there's an uneven number of undergroundies.
This. Gotta replace this. Gotta replace that. What they did on the server when they were playing on, when they had their smelting area set up to the final stage, they weren't going to make it any bigger. They completely surrounded it in walls to make it impossible for anything bad to happen to it. The universe says, "Come again." Have you ever seen the YouTube channel Tier Zoo?
No.
It's really cool. The guy basically frames his channel as he's like a tutorial channel about the game called Outside.
Oh,
It's an MMO. He talks about it like it's an MMO. And he talks about, you know, the builds that are like the most powerful, like how humans are overpowered and sloths are the lowest tier.
No, koalas are.
Koalas are also very low tier, as are giant pandas.
Okay, this is actually working. This is pretty impressive, actually.
Your carousel of madness.
The world revolving. This is such a crime.
This is madness. This is Diggy.
Factorio. This is so wrong. But it's not broken. It's working really well.
Working as intended.
It just produces miscellaneous good things.
Since when does anything we do work as intended?
And it's automatically balancing as the ore depletes. It's truly a universal smelting
I
setup.
don't know. I think eventually...
I'm gonna post this in the Factorio Discord and see if I get banned.
Eventually it's gonna clog. Why would you get banned?
Because it's this.
I still fail to see why this would get you banned. I mean, it's kind of cool that it's working, but if not enough coal gets on there, it's going to grind to a halt. Although only if it completely fills up. Oh, I see. So the ore stays on that belt, and then the smelted stuff goes onto a separate belt. So it's just ores rotating around.
Yeah.
Well, this might actually stay operational for some amount of time. You know what the music that goes on in this game reminds me of sometimes? Like the music track playing right now reminds me heavily of The Binding of Isaac. I feel
it's like a very somber track, you know.
Yeah, but this track right now reminds me of The Binding of Isaac. Shall I add another drill to your?
No, it will clog up.
Are you sure?
Because it's.
Oh yeah, it's only 4 furnaces. No, you got 5 furnaces.
Yeah, I know. That's just so it's got a little bit in case that furnace gets jammed up with something or whatever.
All right. Well, let's see how long that lasts.
I think this is working. Wow, I'm getting a bunch of useful stuff out of the machine of death. It's astonishing.
The machine of death. That's what you're calling it now.
Because it makes everyone want to kill themselves.
Does it really?
It kind of does, honestly.
Only if you're like a Factorio perfectionist, like you.
I mean, this is a crime. This is like.
Is it though?
This is pineapple on pizza for Factorio.
And I will agree that pineapple on pizza is an abomination. Well, what reason have you to be miserable? You're rich. It's getting close to that time when I will once again complete my time-honored family tradition of watching every version of A Christmas Carol that we have.
Oh, we watch Jaws on Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
How is Jaws a Christmas?
And every other family gathering.
Oh, see, family
Just like
really likes Jaws.
Family favorite. Yeah, basically.
Well, I mean, that's fine. Jaws is
know like every single line and every single mistake in the entire movie.
Jaws is a really good movie, so I don't fault you for that.
Ah.
Humbug.
Ah.
Shark bug.
Chief, put out the fire, Chief. Yeah, I'm not very good at the Quint impression, you know.
No.
I got it. Ah, biters.
Are you bringing biters down upon us?
One fun thing to do when watching Jaws is to keep count of the barrels, because there is a mistake with them. They have one extra barrel. Like, they shoot a barrel off and miss, and it magically reappears back on the thing again.
Okay.
So.
Oh, come on. What?
What?
Okay, I have zero clue why this caved in. Like, I literally have no idea. There are pillars everywhere. I mined this bit right here, and then immediately placed a pillar, and I think that caused a cave-in when I mined that bit. But this doesn't make any sense. I gotta replace a lab.
Over there.
Oh,
so what's your opinion of that live-action Pokemon movie they're making?
My solution is improper.
What's your opinion on that
Pokemon Detective
Pokemon
Pikachu?
movie? Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu? Oh man, it's so weird.
That's got to be one of the weirdest.
I want to know, like, whatever they were smoking when they came up with that. I want some.
Yeah.
I feel like it would help me write my novels. But they'd be really weird. At the same time, though, I don't think I would care.
Because you'd be on whatever that was.
Yeah. Whatever that is. Extremely creative.
Found a significant number. Oh, wow. I found a big chunk of iron.
Whatever it is, it makes you really creative, and it also makes you not give a crap. It's like, oh, yeah, we'll have Pikachu, you know, voiced by Ryan Reynolds.
As like a Nor detective.
As like a Sherlock Holmes, voiced by Ryan Reynolds. I wonder how they pitched that to him. It's like, hey, do you want to play Sherlock Holmes? Yeah, I'd love to play Sherlock Holmes. Okay, you're gonna be a yellow mouse. No! I did it again. This time it was my fault. I mined out the pillar.
This is a bad time. I will provide assistance.
Don't mine any pillars. What, that's your assistance?
No, those are not my assistants. I'm sorry.
No!
There we go. Now you will no longer suffer from the issue.
The issue is that the cave-ins are very large, and that even if if you have the other areas completely supported, if you cave in an area directly adjacent to existing stuff, the cave-in will spread over and destroy things over there. So once again, I destroyed the. No! What the hell? Okay, so in order to stop a cave-in, you gotta place a crap load of pillars. Placing one.
That was laser fast.
Apparently,
reaction.
placing one pillar does not stop it, but placing 1,000,000 does. Oops. I didn't mean to right-click. That'd be really dangerous. Right-click instead of left-click. No!
Ouch.
Oh no, you died. Waterlubber was the first victim of a cave-in. It wasn't my fault, was it?
I don't know whose fault that was. I'm gonna blame it on RNG. Just.
What about? There should be an RN version of the devil. What would you call him? Instead of RN Jesus, like.
RNGevil.
That doesn't work though.
Dang.
It needs to somehow work with his name. Or with the devil, or with Satan.
Hmm.
You have to make it work with. It doesn't have to be RN. It just has to be some sort of random moniker.
Hmm. Pseudo
Satan.
Beelzebub has a number set aside for me.
A number?
I finally know what that line is. Or what was it? Number? What was it?
Beelzebub has a devil set aside for thee.
That's what it was. I never knew what that line was for so long.
Really?
Well, this machine that I made can kind of just... You could put whatever you want on it, and it'll just kind of deal with it, you know? As long as there's not too many...
Right. Well, our area looks interesting on the map. See when you zoom out. The market.
Yeah.
These veins. If you hover over a vein on a zoomed out view,
like
it looks cool
webs.
because they're really long and thin. They're like actual veins. What's that over there?
What?
What is that?
What are you looking at?
There's a red thing. Up this way. Up this tunnel.
Maybe some trap biters.
No, it's a big red square.
Some trap biters, it looks like.
Oh, it is just a trap biter. Man, I thought it was.
You were all excited.
I thought it was gonna be something. We need to find oil.
Wanna be the very best.
That one dude had trouble finding oil. Hopefully we will not have this trouble. Anyway, I think this is a good place to stop.
Yeah.
So, we have automated red science in a basic yet functional way. We have a very large area to work with. What we need to do... Research automation 2. What we need to do is get up to green science. And then get our way up to concrete. So that we can space out these pillars further.
I increased our power production.
Awesome. Second steam engine. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Diggy. It's going to be a nightmare to edit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Sentinel H, and I'm signing out.